Hello children, today we are going to start new topic of chapter 2. How can society benefit from investment in humans? Okay, how can society benefit from investment in humans? Or okay children, so investment in human capital. Okay children, investment in human capital through education, as we discussed in the previous video also. Education, training and medical care. Take in this form we invest in human resource: education, training, medical care. When we invest on education, training and medical care, they yield a return just like investment in physical capital. Okay, when investment is done in the form of education, training and medical care, they will also give good returns just like investment in physical capital, which can be seen directly in the form of higher incomes. Educated people, educated persons, those who have highly qualified, those who obtain higher degrees, okay, they get good return in the form of good jobs, good salaries. Because of higher productivity of the more educated or the better trained persons. It's clear? Because educated persons, trained persons, skilled people, they produce more because of their higher productivity. That's why they earned more. In the same way, healthier people also, educated people, educated persons, as well as healthy people. Okay children, educated and healthy. Healthy people, their productivity is high. Both educated and healthy people, they contribute in the development process of the nation. Okay, then not only do the more educated and healthier people gain through higher income, society also. So children, people, those who are educated, those who are healthy, not only contribute for themselves, for their families, for the nation, but they also play a very important role to motivate others. Society also gains in other indirect ways or in some direct ways, because the advantages of a more educated or a healthier population is spread to those who themselves were not directly educated or given health care. Clear? So society also gains from educated and from healthy people. So this is how education and medical education and health play a very important role. Children, today we are going to discuss two case studies or stories which illustrates how people can try to become more productive resource. So here are two child Sakal. These are the stories of Sakal and Vilas. both of them lived in a village. Clear, children? These are the two friends, those who lived in the same village, Sakal and Vilas. Now, children, Sakal. Before this, Sakal and Vilas. Okay, Sakal went to school, he completed his higher education, he got a good job, and during the job he also developed one software by which the production of the company increased. So he was rewarded for his work, got promotion, and he is leading his life comfortably. On the other hand, Vilas, he did not go to school, he was not interested in studies, he was also suffering from arthritis. So he struggled in his life. In the absence of education and good health, he was forced to adopt the job which was done by his mother, that is selling fish in the market. So his income was meager. Anyhow, he lead his life. So, children, this is the story of Sakal and Vilas. We will discuss Sakal. In Sakal's case, he went to school, did not go. Okay, good job, good health, suffering from arthritis. Okay, got good job, forced to adopt mother's job. Okay, he was leading a very good, comfortable life. He was struggling. This is so. In Sakal's case, education and health play a very important role. Okay. But in Vilas' case, he was not educated, he did not go to school, he was not interested in studies. That's why he continued with the same work as his mother. Okay, children. Now, one more thing. Human capital is in one way superior to other resources like land and physical capital. Land and physical capital. These are also very important resources. Land and physical capital are also very important resources, but human beings are superior than these two resources. How human beings are superior than these two resources? Because we make the use of land and physical capital. Okay, land and physical capital, land and capital cannot become useful on its own. These resources are utilized by us. They cannot become useful on their own. So this is how, children, this is how we utilize other resources. So we are more superior, we are superior in one way over the other resources like land and physical capital. For many decades, children, for many decades, large population of India has been considered a liability. Huge population of India is considered a liability rather than an asset. Why? But a large population need not to be a liability. If this large population can be converted, can be turned into a productive asset, by investment in human capital, then they play a very important role. In the development of the nation, in the economy of the country. Okay, children, in the next video, in the next class, we will discuss investment in human resources. Okay.